Good morning, it's Tuesday, I'm Belle, welcome back to my channel. I follow Slimming World. I've lost around 2 stone and I've got 2 stone left to go. Today is weigh-in and I'm going to do an extra easy way of eating. I'm going to start the day with some wheat bran cake. So wheat bran looks like this. I just got mine from Holland & Barrett. It's so cheap. You get a massive bag for 99p. And for your healthy bee allowance, I think you can have 60 grams. For this recipe, I'm only going to use 30 grams, and then obviously I'll use the other 30 grams for a hi-fi or something later. So I'm going to use 30 grams of wheat bran. I'm going to use half a toffee Muller Light, which, as we know, as of yesterday, I now need to count as half a sin. I've got a large egg. I've got some salted caramel skinny syrup. I've got a couple of frozen berries. I'm literally going to put a few in, and they will be half a sin because you have to sin cooked fruit. And then in here, I've just got some tinned pumpkin, which just needs eating up. I showed the tinned pumpkin in my pumpkin spice muffins. I'm literally just going to pop a spoon in that, but you definitely don't need to put that in your wheat bran cake. I'm just trying to use it up. So if you were doing this, you could do it just as well without the pumpkin. So anyway, I'm going to stir all this together and I will show you what it looks like once it's done. So I'm just about to put this in the microwave for a couple of minutes. That's the mix in there, and I've just covered it with cling film and popped a couple of little holes in. The only other thing that I added that I forgot to mention is a little bit of cinnamon. You could not use the cinnamon and add a bit of almond essence or lemon essence if you wanted to make it a slightly different flavour. But I'm just going to pop this in the microwave. So this is my wheat bran cake. It looks lush and it smells really nice. So just to recap, this is 30 grams of wheat bran. I got mine from Holland & Barrett. Mine was about 99p. It may have been on offer, but it's certainly not very expensive. And that 30 grams of wheat bran is half your healthy bee allowance. I've got 1 large egg, a drizzle of salted caramel skinny syrup, but you could use sweetener if you didn't have skinny syrup in. I used a sprinkle of cinnamon. I used a spoon of Libby's tinned pumpkin, which is sin-free. I don't normally use that. I just happened to have it in the fridge and it needed eating up. And then I used half a toffee Muller Light, which is now half a sin. And I used a couple of frozen berries in it, which would be half a sin. And I just stirred it around in a bowl, covered it with cling film, popped a couple of little holes in it and cooked it in the microwave for somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes. You'll see when it's starting to cook as that will kind of come away from the side of the bowl. But just play it by ear. And then I've just defrosted some berries that I've popped over the top. I've put a little bit of Jordan's salted caramel skinny syrup over the top of it. And then I've just served it with some plain natural quark and half a vanilla Muller Light, and just sprinkled that with cinnamon. So sin-wise, that will be 1 sin for the 2 halves of Muller Light, and then half a sin for the berries that I cooked and put inside it. And then I've got a black coffee and a glass of water. When I'm having wheat bran, I do try and drink as much water as I can because it is quite high fibre. But yeah, this is brekkie, and I'll jump on a bit later and show you what else I'm eating. So I just thought I'd show you what I'm taking to work today. I've got lots of meetings today, so this is kind of going to be snacks. I'm not sure if I'll have like a major lunch just because, well, I don't know. They're doing a buffet at work today, and there's always really nice stuff like fresh bread and brie and all that kind of stuff, parma ham and blah, blah, blah. So I've got to somehow try and avoid that because, well, firstly, I shouldn't be eating those kind of foods. And secondly, it's weigh day. So I'm taking a hydrate mate with me with sugar-free cherries and berries. And then I've just got, obviously, some fruit. I may have something at lunchtime, but I need to kind of try and be really careful because I'm a bit worried about weighing in later anyway after such a big weekend. So yeah, we'll see how today goes, but this is what I'm taking to work for my snacks. Hi, so it's 9 o'clock and I have just got home. I had a weigh-in this evening and then I met a friend for a coffee. So in terms of what I've eaten today since brekkie, I had a Nescafe cappuccino sachet this morning, which was 3 sins. I had the banana that I showed you earlier, which is a free food. I had a packet of hula hoop puffs for 3.5 cents, and I had some Tesco's mango and coconut chicken slices, which were 1/2 cent. I think that's all I've eaten today. Oh, I had a tiny bit of sushi, but I just picked the one that had just the rice and the bit of prawn on top of it. It was a bit of a challenging day though. We had loads of meetings, and one of our gorgeous colleagues who's just gone on maternity sent through a huge box of Hotel Chocolat chocolates, and they sat in our meetings this morning trying to tempt me. And then we also had a massive buffet lunch as well, and there were like loads of kind of ready-made sandwiches and kettle chips and all that kind of stuff. I literally just had the couple of pieces of sushi, and as I say, I just had the one with the rice and the prawns. So it was a bit of a challenge, but it was okay. I think because I had weigh-in this evening, I was kind of determined to be as good as I could. But anyway, as I say, 9 o'clock, and I just met my friend for a coffee, and I just had a skinny decaf latte, which I'm counting as my unofficial healthy A, and I just got them to put some sugar-free caramel in it. So for dinner tonight, I'm going to try these. I've not had them before. So these are the smoky bean quarter pounders from Iceland, the Slimming World ones. I think you just chuck them in the oven. I don't know, I haven't tried them yet, but I'm just going to do something with these, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's cooked. Hi, so it's about 10 o'clock and this is dinner. I don't know if I've done something funny to the bean burgers, the Slimming World bean burgers from Iceland, but they didn't really seem to want to cook. I've like left them in there for absolutely ages, but I don't know, has anyone else tried them? Comment below, let me know. Yeah, I don't know, is it something I've done wrong? I mean, they smell lovely, but I don't know, they kind of fell apart a bit, but it's more than likely something I've done wrong. But anyway, I'm having the Slimming World bean burgers with a salad with a little bit of balsamic vinegar. I've got 1/2 tin of Blend Bros barbecue sauce, which is sugar-free, that I got from Sainsbury's. And I've got 2.5 cents worth of light ranch dressing, and then I've just got a glass of water. So this is probably all I'm going to eat tonight, I think, because obviously I'm only eating this at 10 o'clock, so this will probably be it. So I just wanted to say, sorry this video has been a bit all over the place today. Unfortunately, this is my life, running around a bit, but I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. As always, with anything I've mentioned, do check the sins on the Slimming World app or calculator. But I really appreciate your support, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.